creative friends, it's Virginia from Art Meltimi's Atelier, and today we're gonna have a really quick tip for masking fluid. Um, it's been this week pretty hectic and I haven't managed to do much painting, so I thought to discuss with you um, this little issue. I've got this masking fluid for a couple of years and it has ended up being very blobby and oops yeah, it has separated actually. It's the it's there is a part of it, it is part of it it's thick and part of it it's, as you saw, pretty watery. So I know they're saying not to shake it, so just decide to stir it a little bit. I just use the back of a long thin brush. Never use the bristles, because once it goes on here, that's it. It ends up like something like that. You will never get it back to normal. Which, if it's an old brush, it doesn't matter, because you can actually use it for fair or grass. And I have made a video like that for that. But if it's a good brush, you don't want it to end up destroyed. Now, if your masking fluid has ended up being okay, now it's gone watery. Great. The other time I was getting it and it was thick, and now it's nice and watery. Okay, what I want to show you, it's not relevant then, except of this piece here that is hard, and I should discard it because it must be from the side. I'll have a look for another one, which I believe it was it's gone thick, because I got a couple of masking fluids. There we go. Let's see this one, and I didn't use them for a long time. So yeah, that's the one. Okay, this masking fluid, as you can see, it is very hard now. It's very pasty and has ended up being something like that. So what I do, I'm just taking out some of it, and do not throw it. It is totally fine. Okay, you could still clean your close your bottle, because you don't want it to dry up even more. You spray a little bit of water and you mix. Now this blobby and thick masking fluid, it actually I have used it before to create snow, and it ended up being really nice actually, because I was managing to get some when it's really hard. Okay, you throw it, and you probably want to add a little bit more, but in general, by adding a little bit of water, when it's like pasty like this, you end up with perfectly fine masking fluid. Now, of course, it happened at any brand. It did happen to the Heraldo one, and that's how I've learned it, how to use it. And obviously it happened to Winsor & Newton. It has nothing to do with the brand, it's just the masking fluid over time dries up a bit more. So I've got a little bit paper here just to show you that it's working fine. Just make some dots and some lines with the back of my brush, not for any reason, just to show you that this is working. And of course I've got my little jar here with my Raldo one, so you see that it's a little bit yellow, so but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna add the Winsor Newton there too, because I don't want to throw it. I'm not ready to use it. So there we go. And I've got my masking ready to go for next time. Make sure that your jar is closing good and it's ready to go. For the back of my brush, just cleans very easily. Nothing's left on it, which is great. And okay, this is from the other one. Now we'll have to wait a little bit to dry up, and I will show you what happens. So there we are now. It is all dried up, or I hope so. And I'm gonna just put a very, very light wash. It doesn't matter what color it is. It's just got the color that I had in my palette. Just to show you that it is actually going to work. Even though it was almost half dried up, we water it down and the masking fluid, and put it on the paper, all different sort of lines and marks with it. Now we will see how I will let it dry, obviously very, very well. And I will just put some color, so once we lift it, we will see exactly how it worked. And now we'll let it dry again. Okay, now our paint is dried, or very close to dry, and I will start lifting up the masking fluid. And as you can see, the masking fluid has worked perfectly. Even though it was dry and we had to mix it with water, finally it's done its job perfectly. Okay, maybe my paper is not completely dry here because I'm a little bit impatient. But as you can tell, the most of it is that it's dried up. It comes out, it has created really good marks on the paper, and it's coming off no problem. And I've got this rubber here that they said it is for masking, but I'm not sure because it damages a little my paper too. Okay, I just have to be gentle. And there we go. Finally, the masking has worked out. Oh, a second. Let me just clean up my paper here. As you can tell, it has worked out perfectly. No problem. So, thick, drying masking fluid, do not throw it. Just put a little bit in a jar, stir it with, spritz a little bit of water, stir it, and it's ready to go. There it is then, the tip of a quick tip for this for today. Hope that you found it useful, and if you did, please don't forget to like it and subscribe, so we'll find more tips and tricks for watercolors and also other mediums, and click the notification bell so you'll get notified every time we upload a video. And if you think that it's interesting, come and watch it. If you're not sure if you're interested in the medium or the subject, just wait for the next one. Thank you again for watching, and hopefully see you soon with my next video. Till then, be happy, be creative, and keep painting. Bye for now.